What is going on, Savage Life family? Today we're going to be looking at Moderna, what they do, is it a company we should buy into, and the future projections of this company here. So before we do, join the Savage Life family and let's continue this journey on to 10K. Let's push it and get rich together, guys. All right, on to the intro. Again. Alright, so what's going on, guys? We're back. We're currently looking at a company that was founded by none other than Derrick Rose, the basketball player. No, I'm just kidding. It's Derrick J. Rose and a few others. But we are looking at the company here. It was founded in 2010, and back when I was looking at this company, it was around at a $20-something price range. I'm not talking about when the company was established in 2010. It did start off at $22 when it came out to the market, but around September, around January is when I first looked at the company, and it was just around $20. And we realized that this company here does have great potential when it comes to creating the coronavirus vaccine. They seem to be the closest thus far to the vaccine, but what's crazy about Moderna is their market capitalization is on Robinhood 33 billion, but on paper is actually around 37 billion, which is insane. This company here is one of the most funded when it comes to this sort of research. But now let's look at some facts here. Now, people are actually considering taking $1,100 to get tested for coronavirus vaccine. Quick fact, would you take $1,100 to get tested like a guinea pig for 11 months for $1,100? Things have to be seriously tough for me to go there. I'd rather donate blood first before I go ahead and get tested like a guinea pig. Okay, so passing that, looking back at the stock price, it's at a whopping $82. Okay, it had a 276% gain in the past 5 years. And if we go ahead and look at the past 3 months to the past year, it had this year alone 482% gain, a $68 jump. So if you jumped in when it was at 20 at the beginning of the year, you quadrupled your money. Okay, you quadrupled your money, and props to you. But the question is, do you hold it or do you keep buying more? Well, definitely if you've quadrupled your money by now, you should at least sell half of it, because we're gonna go into why Moderna is quite risky right now at that price and is quite volatile. So yes, this company is the closest to achieving the vaccine for the Moderna, and it is supported by the president and especially by Fauci, okay, which not a lot of people take his word these days, since he did try to negate the fact that masks are not needed, just for the simple fact that the people who needed it the most, the people who worked in the medical field, could have more for themselves. Besides a couple of minor reactions, there was a couple individuals who did have severe reactions to the vaccine. Case, if you're planning on being a candidate and a guinea pig, he did have a severe reaction. Their fevers went over 103 to 105. And they had to be hospitalized for a couple of days before being released and back to normal. It is a scary situation, because when your fever is that high, some people feel like they're gonna die. Their temperature is raising, and especially in times like this where a fever could be 2 weeks away from death, you never really know. Now, their quarterly earnings have been at an upscale rise since 2019, and on this Robinhood platform, we're seeing 92% of individuals are buying right now, and the people who have bought are holding. Nobody at all is selling this company. But if you quadrupled your money, recommended to sell at least half of your shares and continue to hold on to the other shares depending on how much you have. But should you buy into the company now at $82? Now, it could go two ways. This company could develop the vaccine first and it could actually be a great vaccine. It could save thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of lives, or their clinical trials could go wrong and lots of people could end up dying from testing the vaccine, which could cause their stock price to absolutely plummet, and another company, a pharmaceutical, could come along and create the vaccine themselves. So like I said, it could go both ways. Now, would I dig into Moderna? Definitely. If it drops below an $80 price range, I would dig into it. It is extremely volatile now, and the way the market is looking, since the lockdown is happening and earnings are coming out, the market is supposed to drop pretty soon. So I believe Moderna should drop below 80, and if it does drop below 80, definitely dig your nose into this company and buy a couple of shares, but don't go all out because it is a risk. Like I said, we do have another year or two before this final product does come out to the market, and that's if things continue as promised. So you guys let me know what you think of Moderna and if they're worth getting into. If you have any questions, drop it down below in the comment sections, and smash that like, subscribe, and keep it pushing. Okay, we are out.